Alright, welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 2. Last time we got up to some stuff, and now we're in Tron's world. So yeah, if I remember correctly, actually I don't remember correctly. We have to do things. Access this computer probably.
This is the energy core.
Okay, let's see. I think there's a really easy way to do this, but I don't totally remember what it is. There we go. Mission accomplished? Yes. Now, will you do something for me? You got it. Don't you want to hear what it is first? You helped us, now it's your turn. Our turn. Whatever. You guys really are users. Your actions are totally illogical. Let's hurry back to the pit cell. Where's that again? That's the section where we met. Roger. Who's that? Okay, I think we're doing a little bit of back and forth here. Because I believe we just get out now. Yep. There we go.
So, what did you want us to do?
Find my user. He'll give you the password to access the DTD.
You bet!
So,
DTD is the name my user gave to the data space. Copies of all the original system programs are stored there, along with anything that's sensitive or restricted.
Is there stuff about the Heartless or Organization 13?
Most likely. A number of my functions were appropriated when I last took on the MCP. That's why I need the password. If I can get inside the DTD, I can access my original backup program and restore all my functions. Then I'll be able to put this system back the way it was before the MCP got control and changed everything. The way it was supposed to be. A free system for you, the users.
Gee, Tron, ain't the MCP one of those programs too? Do you know who it was who made it?
Actually, I don't know.
okay, we'll just have to find your user and ask him. What's his name?
You mean you don't know? My user is the user of this system. Ansem the Wise.
Ansem!
Looks like the MCP's onto us. I'll keep this terminal up and running. You better exit the system now.
Sure, but Tron, Ansem is...
We'll get you the password!
Okay, you're good to go. Hurry!
We did it. Where have you been? Well, there's a world inside this computer where these, programs live, and so in other words, Ansem's research data is off limits unless we know the password. I think that's right. But you've already defeated Ansem. Gorge, maybe we'll never find the password. That means this is all a wild goose chase. You're chasing what now? Well, well, a hidden room. Guess I'd better take another look around. She just won't give up. And neither will we. Come on, we've got to look for that password. Right, we made a promise to Tron.
Excuse me?
Okay, I feel like I should warn you right now. We're about to get hit with a huge info dump. So, yeah, be ready for that. The Portrait of Ansem. Yeah, that's Ansem, if you remember, the guy that we, he was the big bad guy of the first game. And we defeated him.
What's this doodle?
Hello? Man? Security? Tron? Door?
Looks like a diagram or something.
Door? Darkness?
Oh! D. T. D.
DTD!
What's up?
Look at this! This must be the data space. The DTD. See? The door to darkness.
What do you know? But that still leaves the password.
Say, fellas, did somebody mention the door to darkness?
Your Majesty! Long time no see.
Shh. The organization might be listening. You mentioned the door to darkness?
Oh, yes, sir. You see, we're looking for the secret password.
Password? Oh, I guess you mean like a code. Well, the door to darkness can only be opened by the 7 princesses. There's Snow White, Jasmine, and Belle.
Of course.
What are you trying to do?
With that password, we can get access to Ansem's research data.
So that means you might be able to find out where he is.
Stop joking around, Your Majesty. We already defeated Ansem. You know that.
Looks like I've got a lot of explaining to do.
Well, listening, Your Majesty.
Okay, but first I've got a question.
Hey, isn't Tron waiting for you guys?
Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. If those Heartless attack, I'll stand and fight with everybody here.
Yeah, We will too.
Then let's talk more later.
That's a promise.
I'll see you when you get back.
Oh, one more thing. Let me give your clothes some new powers, Sora. Really? You bet. You've done so much, just consider it a thank you present. Thanks, Your Majesty. We're heading off to see Tron now, so wait here for us, okay? I will, Sora. And remember, be careful. Ah, Master Form. What a fantastic form. So before the two forms that we have so far, well, actually we have three, but Valor, which is like the physical, and then the Ukulele Charm, which is to summon Stitch. That's also a pretty neat thing. I should do the summons more. I think I have a few summons. I haven't showed those off. Anyways, we have Valor, which is the physical, and then we have Wisdom, which is the magical. Master Form is both of them in one, so it enhances both of those things. It's pretty good. Yeah, and of course we got a little interrupted with the story, and have to go back to Tron, so we'll do that. Gorsh, I wonder where Tron is. Don't touch that. Oh. Goofy. I didn't do it.
Well, I didn't touch nothing.
Welcome to the Game Grid.
Game Grid?
That's right. You've been chosen to play a few games. Lose and you will be subject to immediate de-resolution. Win? Well... no one wins.
We're not gonna play your games.
You have no choice.
Well then, get on with it.
Ah yes, the iconic light cycle, the light bikes from Tron. The only thing I know about Tron, pretty much. This is a weird minigame that I don't love. It's alright. I kind of... Oops, I gotta remember how this stuff works. You can like, whoops. You can swing your Keyblade, but... Oh man, it's useless. You should just do the charge attack every single time.
All right. It looks like we can escape through there.
Okay. Should be fine. Yeah.
Tron!
I don't understand. Why are you here?
We came to give you the password.
Why didn't you just transmit the data?
Transmit?
Hey, are you okay?
I'll be all right once we access the DTD.
And he's back in our party. And suddenly not fallen over. Weird. Alright, let's go to the thing and do the thing. Alright, what's the password? Well, Belle, Snow White, Aurora, Alice, Jasmine, Cinderella. How did they know their names? Did they talk to them? Did they actually introduce themselves to them in the first game? I don't remember. Kyrie. That one he knows, obviously. Kyrie, got it. That did it. Now switching DTD over from hibernation to active mode. This process will take some time. Please enjoy a game while the process is running. Oh no. Not another game. No, it's the DTD's final security routine. This isn't a game. Stay focused. Nice. Fill the gauge and stop the monitors. Now, unfortunately, this is a really good time to use like the wisdom form, because all of these guys are heartless, and they're kind of easy to defeat. So you get some pretty good XP on leveling up the wisdom form. Unfortunately, I don't have enough drive.
Emergency!
I can maybe summon something? Oh no, I think you also, oops, I think you also need drive points for the summons, if I remember correctly. So defeating the guys and collecting the orbs builds up the meter, and then you can freeze the things that are spawning the hearts at each corner. There's one more. Goodness, that warning over and over is a bit annoying, eh? Alright, there we go. Let's end this. And boom.
I'm as good as new. All my functions have been restored.
Oh boy!
Finally, I have full access to the DTD. My takeover of the system is now complete. I might have anticipated such a simple password. What's this? An emergency destruct program for the town. Let's see how it performs.
No.
Program, you changed the password.
There, that should buy us some time.
Tron, tell us what's going on.
The MCP's loading a hostile program into the I.O. tower.
What do we do?
We've got to protect the user town. Let's head to the tower.
Tron learned a new ability. So I think that unlocks his limit, which I don't... I think I might have shown off like one of those each character that you can kind of get into your party has their own limit. And I don't use them very often because it uses up all of the MP bar. And I think it has to be full, so if I use like one spell, I don't think I can do the limit anymore. If I remember correctly. I might be wrong on that, I don't know. Again, like I said, I don't I don't actually use it very often, so. Alright. I think this is the tower. It must be total chaos outside. I think there's going to be trouble inside, too.
I'm disappointed in you, Program. Why do you insist on allying with these selfish users?
Because I want to help them. Something written into my code commands me to do what is right.
Really? And what command would that be?
I can't really say for sure.
Friends, they help each other, that's all. Uh-oh, look out!
Alright, another boss fight. Big ol' Heartless. I think this boss fight's fine. You know what, might as well. I'll show off the limit with Tron, because why not? I honestly don't remember how this one works, and I think it's the pod. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe not the best time to use it. I don't think it's very good for this fight, but or maybe it's fine. I don't know. Oh. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, I don't really use those very often. I don't know how that works. I don't think I really got very good use out of that. But you know what? I'm gonna do... No, not that.
Goofy! Come on!
I am going to do my Valor form. I should probably show off the Master form. Actually, is what I should have done, but I didn't. So here we are. Oh my gosh, I'm not getting any hits on him. Okay.
This is it.
So again, another instance of like the little orbs being collected, and when you collect them all and fill up the gauge, you can freeze them, which is actually pretty handy, pretty good. Pretty cool that you can do that. Kind of makes this fight somewhat interesting, but overall I think this fight is kind of bland. It likes to move very fast, so sometimes I don't even get to get any hits on it. Ooh. Goofy. Goofy's kind of a powerhouse sometimes. Look at him getting all those hits on him. Gosh.
Take this.
Gonna freeze on him. That should be enough. Just about. So his health's not moving, but I'm pretty sure when he unfreezes, all of that damage hits him at once. I think. Right? Wait, he's not taking any damage at all. Man, I don't remember. I don't know why he's not taking damage. Oh. Okay, now he's taking damage. Oh, I know what it was. Okay, I remember. So, basically during some of his moves, he doesn't take damage. And I froze him during one of those moves, which meant I couldn't do any damage to him. So that was a complete waste of that.
Back off!
See, now he's taking damage just fine.
This is
That kind of stuff happens.
Back off!
Just about to get enough to use the Master Form, but the fight's almost over, so...
Yeah,
I will show Master Form, don't worry.
it's over!
It's a very cool form. Maybe I'll just do it. I'll just do it. Boom, it's yellow. Yeah, 2 Keyblades again. And like I said, it does spells and thing. Physical. What's pretty cool is I think Wisdom and this one, and also some of the other forms, do like special spells. So when I cast like the lightning, it does like a cool little spin. It's cool. It's neat. It's fun. And the fight's over.
I really owe you one. With all my functions up and running, I think I've got a chance of getting system control away from the MCP. Now, I'd better get to work. It's what my user would want.
What Ansem would want. Listen, Tron. We didn't get the password from Ansem. We just sort of found it, back in the user world, by accident. And one more thing, Ansem, he was our enemy. I mean, he still is, I guess.
Well, actually, he's my enemy, too.
What do you mean?
Ansem took Encom's original system and customized it for his own use. I was part of the original system, and Ansem modified me, too. So, that makes him my user. But Ansem is also the one who brought back the MCP. The Ansem I first knew wouldn't do that. I'm sorry I didn't tell you.
That's okay, but now I really don't get it.
I don't understand it either. But I think users like you are going to be the ones who will finally figure it out. You have the ability to take illogical routes and still arrive at the answers you seek. Now go, before the MCP starts acting up again.
Alright, now we can get out of here.
Any data you need from the DTD can be accessed directly through my user's terminal. I'll keep a dedicated access channel open for you. I changed the password, so you won't have to worry about the MCP for a while.
Access channel?
I knew you'd ask. It's a very important link between our worlds. It's how we stay connected. You, my friends, are the new password.
Thanks, Tron. Take care.
You too, and give my best to the users.
Hey, a new Keyblade.
Well, that's that.
Look,
Tron, hang in there.
so, where do we start?
I know. Let's access the DTD.
The King's checking the situation in town. He'll be back soon, so don't worry. Hey, look. It's asking for a password.
That's easy. It's...
Sora!
Donald!
Goofy!
That's to the point.
Well,
That did it. We're in. I have to go into town. Need to see what that last shakeup did.
You're not gonna check out the data? It wasn't exactly easy to get.
I'm coming right back. Hey, Sora, why don't you get started unloading the data and copying it down? It's just a few keystrokes. Easy, right?
He has no idea how to do that. Neither do I. Alright. Oh boy. Okay, let's get into it.
Can you walk?
Hey, these things take time, okay? Whoa, it's doing something.
Huh?
I think it wants to know what we want to know.
Riku and Kairi. No way. Even Ansem's computer doesn't know.
What you doing?
I thought I'd ask the computer if it can tell us about them nobodies.
What's this?
The data is corrupt.
What?
How about the organization? There!
The data is corrupt.
Stupid computer.
Sora!
Huh?
Who's this guy?
Well, I see you got things working.
Oh,
Your Majesty.
Good going. The computer should tell us the things we need to know.
But it keeps on saying the data inside's all kerscuffled.
All we got is a picture of some guy we don't know.
Ansem the Wise.
Come on, are you teasing us again?
Did you forget what Ansem looked like, Your Majesty?
Of course I do, and this is him. I'm positive.
Huh?
Excuse me, could you come this way, please? Look, this is Ansem. You know, the guy we all worked really hard to defeat.
Oh, that's right. I never finished explaining.
What?
Well, the man in the picture is definitely the one who tried to take over Kingdom Hearts. The one you fellas defeated. But what you actually fought was his Heartless. You see, he wasn't really Ansem. He just went around telling everybody that he was.
You mean... What?
Huh?
We went through all that trouble to defeat an imposter?
Yup, a fake. But he still had to be stopped.
I can't believe it.
Oh, I'm kinda confused. If he's a fake, then what happened to the real Ansem?
Welp, that's just what I'm trying to figure out. Ansem the Wise should know all about Organization 13's plans and what's been happening to the worlds. I'm pretty sure he'll give us some help. You know, I came close to finding him once.
Don't tell me there's more. I'm lost enough as it is.
Well, let's see. Some feller named Ansem, who wasn't really Ansem, became a Heartless. Does that mean a nobody got created when that happened too?
Yup. And that nobody is the leader of the organization.
What?
I know I've met this fake Ansem before, and I've seen the leader of Organization 13, too. Kinda felt like being around the same fella.
So, where did you meet this guy?
Gosh, I can't remember. Ansem the Wise, the real Ansem, must know the imposter's true identity. That's why I've got to find him and ask him about it.
You started all of this. Because of you, Riku and Kairi. Oh, Your Majesty, do you know where Riku is?
He's... I'm sorry. I can't help.
Really, Your Majesty? Are you sure?
I'm sorry, Sora.
What about Kairi? Organization 13 might have kidnapped her.
Oh, no! Sora, Donald, Goofy. I was planning to go get help from Ansem the Wise, but now I know I forgot the most important thing. Helping others should always come before asking others for help. We're safe and sound and free to choose. So there's no reason we shouldn't choose to help our friends. Let's look for Riku and Kairi together.
Outside!
Sounds like we gotta start by helping out here.
Ugh, okay. That's a lot of information. And I feel like I should just take a moment to talk about it for a second. So to be clear, this guy, who was the bad guy in the first game, is not Ansem, as he said he was. And the real Ansem is somewhere else, and we got to find him, I guess. Or at least Mickey's trying to find him. And, the leader of the organization is his nobody, because every time a Heartless is created, someone who has a strong heart is turned into a Heartless, they also turn into a nobody. So there's basically two of this bad guy, to put it simply. So, yeah, alright, hopefully you can kind of understand that. Hopefully. It gets confusing, it's a little bit confusing, but yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's continue on.
Hear me, my Heartless. Attack the white husks. Sweep them away.
What are you, nuts? We're never gonna win. I don't know about you, but I'm out of here, sister.
You pathetic coward. Heartless, leave the white ones. Turn your attention to Sora and his friends.
Uh-oh!
Oh no. You know, while I'm fighting these guys, I might as well show off the Master Form again. And to talk about how it levels up, because each one levels up differently. Valor levels up with hitting, Wisdom levels up with defeating Heartless. This one levels up with getting Drive Orbs, which is, like, not very many things drop that, so it's actually kind of hard to level it up, especially if you're not in the right areas, because only some of these guys are dropping the orbs. I just got like 2 there, so I think I only got like two points to level it up, and you need a lot. So that one's probably one of the most difficult ones to level up, in my opinion.
Where's Maleficent?
Looks like she ran away.
Well, that was pretty lame of her.
I guess we picked the wrong side.
Lame She was supposed to be a thing. You right? I mean,
Minus
look at her.
58
Did I mention how
special
completely
is her.
am I relaying this up? So I
Wait a
figured
minute.
she'd be okay to tag along with the goblins because she seemed that way. Treasureless wings or something. I thought this was our big
Hey,
chance,
if you're looking to
you
pick
know?
sides, why don't you pick Leon's? They can always use help.
Does this Leon have any treasure?
Yeah, lots of stuff.
Perfect!
Come on.
Who are you?
Oh, we're nothing worth mentioning.
Just 3 treasure fanatics.
Later, taters!
Did Leon really have any treasure? We don't have time for you.
Sora and Sephiroth.
Ain't Sephiroth the one who's supposed to be the dark part of Cloud's heart?
Did Cloud tell you that? Then he must understand now.
Just what are you gonna do to him?
Nothing. Cloud is the one who hungers for darkness.
He said he's got a score to settle with you.
I see. He wants to meet me again. Then I should give him what he wants. That last bit of light is always the hardest to snuff out.
Huh? They came from that hole over there. I don't remember that being there before. I wonder where it leads. We don't have time for that now. We have to go after the king. So that is something, this is a place you can go into and do some stuff. That was all added into the remix version. I will get into that kind of stuff later, because there's not really much I can do there now. But yeah, gosh, that cutscene is so funny to me. It's like, it sums up Kingdom Hearts so well, because there's like this crazy, insane bad guy, and then you have Donald saying, Sora, it's Sephiroth, in that Donald Duck voice. And gosh, it's so funny. It's so funny.
We'll help.
Sora, behind you!
What?
We are kind of getting to the point where we're starting to see more and more nobodies, and like more of the different variations of the nobodies. Ooh, and these ones are also pretty dangerous, because they do like this grab attack, and it can do a lot of damage, and yeah, gotta be careful of that. They also look so cool. Like, every single nobody has such a cool design. They're my favorite enemies in any video game, by far. They're so cool. And yeah, that grab attack, it hurts.
The king's in the Bailey. You better head over there.
Got it. Whoa!
Think you can handle this many?
Well, might be tough if one more shows up.
Then that'll have to be the one I take care of.
What? You're fighting too? Sephiroth!
I understand that you've been looking for me.
Yeah. Once I get rid of you, the darkness will go away.
Can you do it? That darkness comes from your own dark memories. Do you think you can erase your past?
Shut up!
Face it. You turn your back on the present and live in the past. Because the light of the present is too much.
You don't know me!
Cloud!
I know. Because I am you.
Cloud! Wait! Huh?
Leon, everybody, hang in there.
Man, that Sephiroth stuff with Cloud, that doesn't make any sense to me, because I've never played any of the Final Fantasy games, so I can't explain what's going on there.
Okay, fellas, you've got to go find Riku and Kairi.
But Leon and the others are friends too.
Don't worry, there's already lots of help here. We'll take care of this fight.
But I promised Leon.
Donald, Goofy, take Sora and get going.
Riku, Kairi, give me a little time, okay?
Your Majesty!
We understand. We'll go search for Riku and Kairi.
Right. Watch for danger.
You be careful too!
Wait, you guys!
Sora, do as you're told.
You're coming with us whether you want to or not.
Come on, Sora. You gotta be good.
Gotcha.
Well then, skedaddle.
Let's go.
Whoa!
I'm sorry, Your Majesty.
Hope you can forgive us.
Okay. I don't normally pause during cutscenes because I just let them play out and I don't say anything, but this is weird, alright? And I have to explain a few things. This cutscene that we're looking at right this second, and what we're about to see, one, is very long, and I don't know why it's here, because this cutscene was added later in, not the remixed version, but like maybe it was in the remixed version? I don't remember when exactly it was added, but it was added later, and it's kind of misplaced, because it's more for people like me who have played all of the games and then are kind of coming back to it to see more of some stuff. But it's a confusing scene, and it's very long, and I just wanted to say that this was added. So this isn't part of the original game, and I just think it's an oddly placed cutscene, because one, we're already in the middle of a bunch of sequences of cutscenes that are very long, and then it adds this very long cutscene in between them. And some of the things that happen here might not make sense to you because if this is your first time seeing this kind of stuff. And yeah, it isn't spoilery, but it's still confusing. So I just wanted to preface that before we continue. So. Alright, I'm gonna let it play now. There's nothing going on in this scene, so I don't mind talking a little bit while this is happening. Why did they choose to play out him walking all the way to where he's going? Like, why do we watch this? Why is this scene so long? It's cool. Don't get me wrong, it is very interesting. He's kind of going down into an area where we can see from above, but we don't... Actually, you do get to come down here later. Not a spoiler to say that, don't worry. You can't go into that room. That room is not seen. But look at this, look at this. He's walking. He's just walking for such a long time. Look how long this walking scene is of him going down this long, spiraling descend. Ding. Thing. Oh my gosh. Why did they do this? And now you have to sit through it. I could cut through this a little bit, and you wouldn't even notice. But no, I'm gonna make you watch it. Seriously, why? Why does it make us watch him? Just walk. Kingdom Hearts. I don't get it, but I love it.
Master Ansem, regarding the experiment I presented the other day, with your permission, I'd like to proceed.
I forbid it! Forget this talk of doors and the heart of all worlds. That place must not be defiled.
But Master Ansem, I've been thinking...
They are not. Those thoughts are best forgotten.
It has been far too long, friend.
Zexion! Zexion!
Right here. What is it?
Where is Lord Xemnas?
His usual spot?
The Chamber of Repose?
Yes. Go and see for yourself.
That isn't funny! I suppose I have no choice but to wait. But the clock is ticking. Time is running out. What to do? Why is he never around when I need him? It's almost as if he knows I'm looking for him.
You know, I don't like that place either. What about you, Zexion? What do you think?
I think eavesdropping is intrusive. Why are you even here? You and Zaldin were tasked to recruit new members. Have you forgotten, or were you procrastinating?
As if. I'm doing my job. I'll have you know, I found one just yesterday. Mar something. That puts the organization's count at 11. And since I've been working so hard, I had Lexius take my place for the day. I want to rest up for tomorrow, so I can wake up feeling nice and refreshed.
Is that so? Well then, I will leave you to it. I have work to catch up on. Good day.
Oh, don't be like that. Come on, stay and talk. Isn't it time you told me about Xemnas' secret? How long ago was it? When a bunch of warriors wielding key-shaped swords appeared and unleashed a spectacular battle. And when it was all over, all that was left was a man lying unconscious without his memories. Xemnas, Xehanort, was found by Ansem right around then, wasn't he?
Your point?
The Chamber of Repose. If you recall, that's where we spent our time researching the darkness that resides within people's hearts. It's a graveyard that was sealed by order of Ansem the Wise. The first thing Xemnas did once he got rid of him was to undo the seal and build a room in the back. Ever since then, he holds himself up in that room when he can, and he talks to someone. But who? For all I know, he's the only one in that room.
Need I repeat myself about eavesdropping?
Not eavesdropping. Couldn't hear what they were saying. Dying to find out what it was, though. You wouldn't know anything about it, would you?
I know I would very much like to focus on my own duties. As you should with yours. For we need to prepare the new facility immediately. But there are only 11 of us in the organization. We're going to need a few more hands on deck.
What new facility? Oh, you mean Castle Oblivion. What does Xemnas plan on doing with that place, anyway?
He already shared his intentions with us.
But did you know there's something he didn't share? The Chamber of Repose is part of a pair. The Chamber of Waking is the other. Another graveyard, if you want to call it that. It was constructed by someone other than Xemnas himself. And that's where he'll find it. That's where he'll find his other friend.
Okay, now we're back to the point where these are the cutscenes that are in the original version of the game. Like I said, that was a very long cutscene, and I'm not gonna lie, some of that stuff, even as someone who knows all of the story and everything, some of that's a little bit confusing. I more or less know what's going on there, but definitely as someone who's a new person coming to the story, and this is your first time experiencing it or whatever, you probably have no idea what's being said there, and I don't blame you because that's weird and confusing. And also kind of weird that it does a little, like, almost flashback, because when the organization members were talking to each other, That was stuff that happened before Castle Oblivion, so kind of odd. But yeah. Anyways, here's the continuation. Continuing on, yeah.
Hey, you guys are looking lively.
Didn't we catch you messing around in the underworld? How'd a wimp like you get into Organization 13? I bet you can't even fight.
Yeah, but we can.
You shouldn't judge anyone by appearance.
Oh, I told them they were sending the wrong guy. Who is this kook?
Remember, the organization's made up of nobodies.
Right. No hearts.
Oh, we do too have hearts. Don't be mad.
You can't trick us.
Silence, traitor. Dance, water, dance!
Alright. I think this is the first official organization fight, which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
It's also one of the like quick one of the first like big difficulty spikes of the game, so a lot of people have a lot of trouble with this part, partly because of this dance water dance phase, because it's you have to be very quick. And yeah, I know this is definitely like one of the most infamous fights in the series because a lot of people have struggled with this. And let me tell you, I definitely did as a kid, having to refight this guy over and over and over and over because he just kept failing. Which is kind of funny because thematically he's like probably the weakest organization member, but he's also probably one of the most difficult ones because people are just not ready to fight this guy the first time they come up against him. But boy, is he difficult. Oh, Donald healed me, but I also healed myself. Kind of a waste. Dang. It's kind of kicking my butt. I already got 2 bars, so that's kind of nice. Oh my gosh! What? I don't even know what happened. I think that's my first, like... Well, no, not technically first death, because I did die during one of the absent silhouettes. You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to end it there for today, because after that fight there's a lot of stuff, and I'm not going to get a chance to save the game. So I think here's a good place. We'll do that fight again next time, and boy, there's going to be a lot more stuff that's going to happen. A lot more stuff. So yeah, there's a lot to process that happened in this one. A lot of cutscenes and a lot of information, like the fact that Ansem is not really Ansem. He's actually somebody called Xehanort, and the bad guy in this one is technically the same guy, but not the same guy. It's, yeah, we're getting into to where Kingdom Hearts is confusing, and man, I love it. So yeah, see you next time. We'll get into that fight and do some more stuff. Yeah.